How are the energy levels after a late night in Norway?
Well, I think the energy levels have been high throughout. Obviously, you go up and down. You also need to recover and recharge, and both mentally and physically. We call this a recharge day, so we have a couple of days in the building doing what they need to do. But if the players felt like you can stay home and that's your way of recharging and getting ready for Liverpool, then that's okay as well. So everyone is doing their job today to be able to bring the energy again tomorrow.
And cold night scan, maybe how the team looking over the weekend?
Sorry,
how's the team looking for Liverpool?
Good. So everyone came through well yesterday. So that's good. Kim is making progress as well, and for the others it will stay the same.
And looking ahead to the weekend, I mean, do you have to balance this now with the Champions League group stage still in the balance? You could still finish top, balance that against the Liverpool game this weekend. Have you got to think about both those games at the same time in a sense?
Well, you always need to plan ahead and have a plan in everything you do, but we only have Liverpool on our minds. It's a very important game for us in the WSL, so we're only thinking about Liverpool, and then there's a couple of days, and then Bayern will come after that, but our mind is set on Liverpool.
With such a quick turnaround after last night and getting back so late, how much are you able to get into the play between now and the game?
Like I said, there's a couple of players in the building today, so there's opportunities for some small chats and some feedback. But tomorrow will be the main day to get them ready. But I think there's quite some similarities between Vålerenga and Liverpool. So depending on what they will do, obviously Liverpool they've been doing some different things. But no, I think one day for prep, if everyone comes in focused and high on energy, then that will be enough for us.
Alessia Russo on 49 Arsenal appearances, probably safe to assume that she may well make her 50th of the weekend. And the form that she's shown for you, especially last night, but over the last few games as well, that must be so pleasing for what you're getting out of her right now.
Yeah, Alessia is like most of the squad, like the whole squad. She's a player that works really hard. She's determined to get the best out of herself. You see that in training. She works closely with Kelly Smith as well in trainings and reviewing games. And I think players that have this mindset, this growth mindset, always want to become better. They will eventually become better. I don't think there's any other result, but where it's going to end, you don't know. But I think for Les, it's I'm very happy for her that all the work that she's been putting in, that is coming off.
In Liverpool, you mentioned they've been trying different things. Had a great season last season, started this season well, but finding life a little bit tricky at the moment. Do you put that mainly down to they're having a few injury problems?
Yeah, I think so. That's hard for them. They're missing some key players, but I'm sure they're trying to find solutions and trying to find a way to perform well against us on Sunday. So we are prepared for a strong opponent.
Thanks, Robert.
Hi, Renee. First of all, just to talk about the momentum you have at the moment going into Sunday's game with Liverpool.
Yeah, no, I've been saying it before maybe, but momentum builds momentum, or we want to go off of that. So that's good for us. I think as a team we're in a flow state, and that's positive. But we need to stay sharp, and we need to keep on looking at what do we need to do to stay there and even develop it further. Because if we start being happy with it, then we might decrease and then we lose it. So we're very aware of what exactly do we need to do, what do we need to emphasize, what do we need to work on to be able to stay where we are.
And what's your assessment of the Liverpool side you face on Sunday?
Like we spoke about, they have a couple of key players not available, which is a loss for them. But I still think they put on a strong competitive team on the pitch on Sunday. That's what I expect. There are some, if they will play their game like they've been doing, there are some similarities with Vålerenga, with a player-for-player press. So we'll have to be good playing out of the press, and they have some strengths as well in the counter-attacks and fast attacks that we need to stop.
You go to the St Helens Stadium, do you think with the growth of the women's game, looking at this fixture, it could have the potential of a main stadium like Anfield in the future?
Yeah, I mean, that would be great. I think we spoke about it here before as well. If we go for equality and both a men's and a women's team in big clubs play on the highest level and attract big crowds, then you're going to get the challenge of fixture clashes. So however the clubs are going to organize it within their clubs, I think it's the overall improvement or the growth that is happening right now at the moment with the crowds in WSL. It's fantastic. It's very positive.
Great. We'll come to the call now. Tim?
Yeah, hi Renee, long time no speak. I wanted to ask a couple of questions about a couple of individual players. Laura Wienereuter, first off, even when you swapped Emily Fox out for the last couple of games, she hasn't come on straight away. Is it fair to say that the minutes are kind of being managed at the moment?
Yeah, Laura is coming back from a long injury. She got a little setback, but she's back from that now, and we just have to give it time. We have to be patient, and we have to find the right moments to get her back in. But she's doing really well in training. She's an important part of the group, so we're just finding the right way to play her to her strengths and make sure that she's ready.
And on Rosa Kafaji as well, obviously you can only play 11 players at any one time and everything, and she's a young player, but for her, is it a case of just adaptation? Have you been having conversations with her at the moment? And maybe the fact, did she start her season in February or so it's going to be like a long season for her. I wondered what kind of conversations you've been having with Rosa at the moment, who's, not really starting games.
Rosa is a very energetic person and player. The passion for football is, I think, it expresses itself in different ways. But you would see Rosa walk around with a ball. She doesn't want to come off pitch when we're training. She wants to do more. She always wants to kick the ball and improve. But you see, this is a top class team, and I think it's. For some players, it's easy to come in and adjust, and for others it takes a little bit longer. I think we need to respect that and looking at how hard Rosa works and the way she engages and initiates conversations with us coaches to understand what we expect of her in the role. That's the most important thing, and we believe a lot in Rosa. She has specific qualities that definitely over time are going to be very important for the club, and we do everything we can to help her get those qualities out.
And can I just clarify quickly on team news whether Kim's going to be available for Sunday and whether we'll see Leah Volti before the Christmas break?
Kim has been training. She wasn't with us in Norway, so we'll see these next today and tomorrow how she progresses. So she might be an option for Sunday. Leah Walty won't be an option for Sunday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tim. Jamie?
Hi Renee, hope you're well. Just got one from me, Renee. I just wanted to ask about Katie Reid and Freya Godfrey, obviously two academy projects that have come up last night, and Katie got a start and Freya lots of minutes. Just what did you make of them and how happy are you for them?
We started Katie Reid because we thought she was ready. She's been with us for a while now. She performs really well in training, and you can see that she has the respect of the other girls as well. She's been growing in the group. We play her out of position yesterday. She's a centre back, so with all that in mind, her starting debut in Champions League in a position that's not her first position, I'm really happy with how she performed, especially in possession on the ball. I think she's very composed. I think she got a lot of passes and decisions right, positioning as well. So now very happy for Katie Reid. Freya Godfrey has been with us, training with us for a long time now as well, and she has specific qualities. She's very fast, explosive, also understands the game well, has qualities on the ball. So again, it was a nice opportunity to give her the Champions League debut as well.
Brilliant. Thanks, Renee. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. We'll leave it there. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks.